Air's birthday album comes out 8th of September. The new Legend of the Black Shawarma, kind of a weird title, and yeah, it's coming out.
And how does it differ from CDs that are released already? And was the songwriting process any different?
I think it's very similar to the latest album, Vicious Delicious. More heavy a little bit. We have more superstars, guests, like you know, the singer of Korn, The Doors, Dance Addiction singer, and it's I think it's more heavy than the other albums, and we have some more psychedelic trance tracks in it, and it's basically very similar to Vicious Delicious.
That sounds good. I'm excited.
I think like 14, 15 as you know, shitty bands before, and I had like another psytrance group before called Shidapu, then another German dude that I was working with, Joe, in Germany, and then in '96 I met him.
You guys met in Israel?
In Israel, yeah. And we started as Duvda and Shidapu, and then we said we should better find a better name, so we chose Infected Mushroom. That's my path.
Yeah, I've been doing music for a while, you know, from classical background, moved to like punk and heavy metal bands, and then yeah, my Air started Infected Mushroom.
Do you play an instrument also? What inspires you and who influences you?
We're influenced for so many bands, you know, like from Depeche Mode to a lot of variety of electronic producers like Simon Passport, some of the industrial guys. As for the heavy metal influence, it goes on and on. Korn, System of a Down, Metallica, Linkin Park. So there's a lot of influence on Infected Mushroom. And what inspires us? It can be anything, you know. Sometimes it's a song in the shower, sometimes it's like a good movie, sometimes it's like whatever.
What's your songwriting process?
Well, we just get into the studio. Sometimes he comes up with lyrics before, so we have something to work on. Sometimes we just start with beats, sometimes piano, you know. We don't have any specific, let's say, order that we usually work. Every time it's different, so no specific rules.
What do you hope to like get done through your music?
Each time we do an album, we just, if it's the dance tunes, we want people to dance as hard as they can, you know. We come to a city to make people dance. That's the only concept behind Infected Mushroom. And if it's an experimental or heavy kind of a metal track, so just listen to it at home, and then we go really making it as complex as possible, that you will have so many layers at home to listen again and again and again. So, but as a dance act, we just want to break the dance floor, and that's what we've been doing.
Reason, yeah.
You know, that's why we've been doing music. So
it's fun to watch people dance.
Not only that, we test all the tracks that are coming now in the new album. I've been tested half a year now already on dance floors around the world. So the tracks that are made it into the album, we know they work on a dance floor. So that's how.
Talk about the more digitalized music revolution. What do you guys think about that? How has that affected you? How have you used it to your advantage?
Electronic music today is 70–80% digital. You know, when we started, it was all illegal. You know, today it's like legal and that sort of stuff. But this has really helped Infected Mushroom because we are not signed to a major label, and we don't have like, well, today we have a big distribution around the world. But in the beginning, you know, our album came out in Israel and maybe in the UK. So imagine all the other countries couldn't get our CDs, so we used to download it illegally. So when we came to Mexico first time, we had 4,000 people in attendance, you know, without selling one CD in Mexico. So for us, it's always been great, and we haven't done, you know, our money is not coming from CDs. So as long as people hear the music and come to our shows, that's the point.
About if any drugs influence your music, and which ones, and what are your favorites and why?
Well, Ares never took drugs, so it's not a question. I used to take a lot of drugs back in the day, but that was before Infected Mushroom actually. So in the music process, we're not influenced by drugs, and never have been. You know, our scene, the dance scene, is full of drugs around us, you know, and we do music for dance floor, which is related to drugs, but we don't see it that way. I want to see the most sober person in the room go really mental in my music. Then I know the drug people, that's easy, you know? So we do music not for drugs, and we don't care about drugs.
Music is the jet.
For us, you know, and but for other people, they have to have drugs. You know, I don't see it this way, you know. I see music as a drug by itself, and if it's good, you dance to it.
Right. That's